Hello again. Welcome to the third installment on my blowtorch video. Real quick before I get started, I got my first mail in today and got my stickers sent out, and I was going to wait because I have a couple others that are coming in and do one video with everybody's mailing in it. But I got Big Vic's stickers in the mail, and he had made a funny comment in his note that he sent with him about his handwriting and the quality. And I just want to let you know that mine is no good either. And that's why when I sent my stuff out, I had my wife do the handwriting on it because hers is far superior to mine. And I wanted to share real quick a funny little story about my handwriting. In the 7th grade, kind of funny, in the 7th grade, my Spanish teacher was so disgusted with my handwriting. I guess she thought that I was being lazy. I'm not really sure. I generally have really crappy handwriting. That she had called me up to the front of the class and was ambiguously loud about her reaming me about my handwriting and asking me where I went to school, where I was taught handwriting, who my teacher was. It's the worst handwriting she ever saw. And as a 7th grader, you're very aware of yourself, and you're just real self-conscious, and it was extremely embarrassing to me. And ever since then, I have been pretty bashful about my handwriting, which is part of why I went ahead and had my wife write the note and fill out the letter and everything when I sent, or the envelope when I sent my stickers out. But since then, I have gone to taken drafting classes and stuff like that, and part of that I was retaught how to write again so far as engineering and draftsman purposes. But yet from that day on, I've been very self-conscious about my own handwriting. So don't worry about it, brother. We all got our troubles. So that aside, we're going to get back on this this torch here. We're going to try and get it cleaned up and looking pretty so we can put it on display. I do want to note that I've did some research on it, and it's got on here, it says TL130 stamped into the handle here. So I Googled wall TL130, and I discovered that this one is called the Dreadnought. I think that's kind of aggressive for a blowtorch, but nonetheless, it is a model TL130 Dreadnought made by Wall. So here we go. Let me quit talking and get this guy going. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty cold out here. I do have my heater fixed and squared away with the algae situation that I had, but get this done as quick as I can, because every time I have to talk, I have to shut it off. So here we go. Well, there you go, that wraps it up. This one should be a little bit shorter than the other ones. They kind of had to be what they were. I don't like doing long videos like that. At 20 minutes was really long. So I try to keep them short for people's attention so they don't click away or fast forward through too much. But if you did stick around and watch everything, I really appreciate it. For me, this was really worth it. So here is our finished product. This is pretty close to what it would have looked like. When I started cleaning it up, it had the handle part here was some gold paint on there, and it's funny because if you look at it, it really blends in with the brass, particularly with the brass having that just a Scotch-Brite satin finish. However, the handle was originally gold. I just felt aesthetically, I think it looks better with you know, the knobs and the handles all being black. And then I'm not sure if that is all copper or if it's like a bronze maybe. Because the bottom, the plug on the bottom there is the same stuff, and it doesn't quite shine up like copper. I don't know, unless it's a different grade. I'm not really sure. So, but at any rate, there you have it. The original color was a little bit darker, like I say, and I don't know, I think it really lends well. I went with the satin finish because one thing's for certain, when you polish things up, little dings and dents tend to pop, and it has a handful in the front here that the satin finish just kind of help hide. And it also lends to blending in with the painted handle a little bit. So I'm really pleased that this guy works. It's just nice, my quirkiness, having it in my collection, knowing that it works. I will show real quick, if you look at the hook on top, you can see how it's basically a flat screw with just a bent ring on there. If you can see on there, it's a really clean weld. I'm thinking that might be a factory deal or something, because this isn't the first torch that I've run across that has that type of connection on there. Actually, my big guy up here also has the same, it's like a flat screw with that ring molded to the top of it, like welded, but it's really fine weld, almost like it was a factory, some type of a heat transfer tack. I'm not really sure how they do it, but it's a really clean little weld on there, and I'm wondering if maybe that wasn't a thing. I don't have any of the other ones out here with a decorative hook on them, but nonetheless, there it is. I'm really pleased. I can't wait to get it inside and put it in my collection on display. Again, this is the Wall TL130, and it would have had a sticker on here. There's a lot of guys out there that they use a printing program, and they can take a picture online and transfer it over and match everything up and reprint. I don't have anything like that. I don't even have a laptop. My wife does, but she uses that for school. I do everything on my phone, and so I have no idea how to do that or the capabilities of doing it just yet, but in the future I hope to, and then be able to complete the restoration with a nice factory looking decal on there. So, but nonetheless, there it is. Again, if I was going to try and do the mail call all at one shot, because I have a couple other viewers have sent some things in, and I know they're on their way, but I haven't gotten them yet. So it's hard to say how far out they are with the mail and everything the way it is, but I just thought it was amusing with Big Vic's statement in his note about the handwriting, and it made that memory pop into mind, I wanted to go ahead and just do a video on it and include it into this. So thanks, Big Vic. Appreciate you swapping stickers. Anybody else want to swap stickers? I'll have my email in the description. We'll swap addresses. Hit me up and we'll do a sticker exchange. I'd love to. Again, I really appreciate you hanging out and watching me this long. So take care. We'll see you on the next one.